welcome to today's class. Let's get started on our backs. You're going to come laying down with your legs hip width. Your weight is resting on your sacrum, arms by your side. You're going to inhale here. As you exhale, tuck your tailbone, press your lower back down, and at the same time, you're going to take the right leg to tabletop. And then release the foot down, release your spine to neutral. We're going to alternate side, exhaling, tuck the tailbone, press the back down, left leg comes up, and then releasing. Moving nice and slow. Once the leg is in tabletop and your back is in imprint, you want to hold the contraction just for a brief moment here before releasing everything back to neutral. And again, exhaling, trying to use the breath as you move, taking the full inhalation as you return. Let's do it twice more, one on each side, tucking, belly button in, everything's nice and engaged, and then release. Last time to the left, tucking, push your back down, leg into tabletop, and release it all the way down. You're going to extend your left leg out, take your right leg in towards your chest, interlace your hands over your shin. As you exhale, pull the leg in and release. And again, exhale, draw the leg in closer towards your chest and release. 3 more times. And 2. Last one. We're going to take our arms to the side, release the leg back to tabletop. You're going to circle the leg from the hip joint. So there's absolutely no movement in the knee. There's no movement into your right leg. So make sure that you, the left leg, make sure that you can steady that left hip. Trying to keep your shin, your right shin, as parallel to your mat as possible. Moving again with your breath. You've got some engagement in the core here. And slowly change directions. Same leg, just going the opposite way. Paying attention to that opposite leg. You want to minimize the rocking motion in the pelvis. Keeping everything nice and steady. And release, good. Extend your right leg, take your left knee in towards your chest, interlacing your fingers. As you exhale, pull the leg in and release. 4 more times, exhale, pull and release. And 3, and 2. Last one, we're gonna let go of the leg, place it into tabletop, arm by your sides, and then circle that leg. Again, you're not moving from the knee joint. The motion's coming from the left hip. Your right leg is steady, thinking about reaching the right leg away from you, trying to keep that left shin completely parallel to your mat. Your belly button's pulling in. There's no tension in the neck and the arms. Everything's nice and relaxed. And change the direction of your circles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your leg all the way down. Just shake out your legs and then bend them again. This time you're going to pull your legs in together. So you're going to squeeze your inner thighs together. Take the hands behind the head. You're going to lift arms, head, shoulder blades off the mat. You're going to stay lifted here. Pull your right leg in. Place it down. Legs are together. Left side. Pull it in. Place it down. And right. Keep alternating. Keep those elbows wide. Left and right and left. 2 more. Right and left. Take it down. Both legs down. Take your arms up towards the ceiling. You may want to walk your feet in just about an inch closer towards your bum. Tuck your tailbone. Lift your hips. Lift your heels. We're going to stay on the balls of the feet here. Keep tucking through the hips. Pulse your hips up and down. Moving just an inch. Keeping that connection between your inner thighs. Tiny move. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Staying up. You're going to turn your legs out slightly, not all the way, maybe 45 degrees. Pulse it here. Your heels are pressing in. And pulse. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Legs together. We go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, turn it out, 10, 9, shoulder blades stay down. There should be no tension in the neck. In 4, 3, 2, legs together, 8, 6, 5, press those knees in, 3, 2, 1, turn it out, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1, legs together, we go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, turn it out, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, together, 3, turn it out, in 4, 3, 2, 1, together, twice here, turn it out, twice, and again, together, twice, 1, and 2, turn out, 1, we're gonna alternate, you're gonna go together, turn out, together, turn out, together, turn out, 4 more sets, that's 1, 2, 3, last set, and take your legs together, take your heels down, release your glutes, take your knees in towards your chest, rock it side to side, and then hold the backs of your legs. You're gonna rock yourselves back and forth a few times, coming all the way up. So we're gonna flip over onto our bellies. You're gonna have your hands in a Cobra position. So your elbows will be, from your elbows to your fingertips, will stay flat on the floor. You're gonna have your hands roughly in line with the shoulders. From here, reach both legs out. Your legs are parallel, you're pointing your feet. Your legs are active, so your knees are actually lifting off the floor. You're going to reach your right leg up, bend the knee, pulse it here, 3, 2, 1, extend, release it down. Left side, lift it up straight, then you bend, pulse it, 4, 3, 2, 1, extend, lower down. Right side, reach straight, bend, pulse, 4, 3, 2, 1, reach and lower. Left side, bend, pulse, 4, 3, 2, 1, reach and lower. Again, right side, lift, reach, bend, pulse, 4, 3, 2, 1, reach it out, lower down, left, bend, you pulse, 3, 2, 1, reach and lower. One more time each side, right leg, lift, reach, bend, pulse, 3, 1, reach and lower. Last time to the left, bend and 4, 3, 2, 1, reach it out, take your leg down. You're gonna come onto your hands here. You're going to lift yourself up into a slight Cobra position. You're going to lift your right leg, bend your knee. You're gonna twist towards your left, tap your toes to your left side, come back to center, place it down, other side, lift, bend, we twist, tap your toes to the outside of your right body, take it back to center and down. One more time this way, tap, come to center, and left side, and come to center, take it all the way down. Now we're gonna add arms to this movement. So starting all the way down into your Cobra position, you're going to press your arms, lift the leg at the same time, go for the twist, come to center, come down. Left side, lift. One more time each side. And last time to the left. And release. Take your forearms down into Cobra. Take elbows underneath your shoulders. You're going to tuck your toes. Pull your belly button in here, shoulders away from the ears. Lift your belly off the mat and slowly pick up your knees, kind of plank. From here, we're going to do a few pelvic tilts, tucking your tailbone and release. And again, tuck and release. You've got 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and take your knees down, quick shell stretch, keep reaching your arms out in front of you, sit back onto your heels. We're gonna come onto hands and knees. Your arms will be straight, hands in line with your shoulders. You're going to reach your right leg behind you, starting with your toes tucked so your foot is flexed. From here, you're gonna lift the leg up, roughly in line with your hip here. Push out through your heel like you wanna press the wall that's behind you. You're gonna keep your toes pointing down, knee down, open the leg about a foot to the side, take it back to center. And again, open and center. And reach, and 7, 6, 5, 4, neck is nice and long, 2, and 1. Take it to the back, hold it here. Pick up your left hand, place it on the small of your back. Same thing with the leg. And close, open. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your leg to the back, place your toes down. You're gonna place your left forearm parallel to the front of your mat. Your right hand's gonna stay next to your left fingertips. You're going to open your body to the side so your right hip externally rotates. From here, reach your leg up as high as you can without feeling pinching in the lower back. You're gonna hold it here and tiny pulses up. And reach, reach, reach. Last 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees slightly, reach it out. Bend, reach all the way. Bend and reach. Bend and reach. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach the leg. Come back to hands and knees. Take your right leg parallel. Once you're in hands and knees, just with the left knee, right leg stays lifted. Walk your hands out maybe a foot out in front of you. We're going to go into a tricep dip, bending the elbows. You're gonna bring your right knee in at the same time and then reach it back. And again, bend, transfer your weight forward as you take the right knee in and reach it back. 3 more. And 2. Last 1. And reach. Take your right foot in all the way to the outside of your right leg. We're just gonna hold it here, stretching out. You can move your hips, whichever way feels nice. Allowing your hips to release. And coming back to hands and knees. Align your hands in line with your shoulders. Back stays straight. This time it's the left leg that reaches back. Flex your foot. Lift the leg up here. Really push your foot out like you want to press the back wall. And then you open a foot to the side. Take it to center. Open and center. Keep pointing your knee and toes down. So we want to keep that leg parallel. If you try to open the leg too far to the side, you're automatically going to go into some external rotation. So don't go to your furthest point here. Focus more on keeping toes and knee down. 3, 2, last 1, stay to the back, find your balance. Right hand comes to the low back, same thing. Last 8, 7, moving slow, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your leg back, place your toe down, right forearm comes parallel to the front of your mat, your left hand next to your right fingers. Use your left hand here to open your body to the left, reach your leg up as high as it'll go without pinching in the back, and pulse. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, hold it up, tiny bend, stretch, and stretch. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, come onto your hands. Parallel yourselves first, so your hip bones are pointing down. Then you take your hands maybe a foot out in front of you. Bend your elbows, bring your left elbow to your left knee to your left elbow, come back to center. And again, bend and reach. 3 more. And 2. Last one. And we're going to take the left leg all the way to the outside of that left hand and hold it here, moving around, allowing your hips to release. And then just come to center, hands in line with your shoulders. Just do 1 cat stretch here, nice and slow, tucking the tailbone first, rounding your spine, releasing your head, feeling heavy here. Really push your hands through the mat so that you can feel the shoulder blades widening. And release, come back onto your forearms. Legs will be together in a plank. So when you're ready, lift 1 knee off at a time, keeping a slight tuck in the tails. We're not going to stick the butt out, but we're not going to let the lower back sag down. From here, you're going to pick up the right leg, place your right toes on the left heel. We're going to rock it front, pushing from the left foot and back. Rock front and back. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Return your right foot to the floor. Left leg comes up. Place it on your heel. Rock and back. And 2. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Return your left foot to the floor. Knees come down. Take a shell stretch. Sit back. We're going to come onto our sides on the right forearm. So starting on your right side, you can have your right forearm down. Careful that you're not bringing your shoulder up towards the ear. That's going to create a lot of pressure in the neck. So you want to push your shoulder down. Your back is relatively straight. Your hips are bent, knees are bent, heels are together. You can have your left hand on your waist or behind your head. We're going to turn it out here and close. Turn out and close. 6, 7, 8. Give me 8 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your legs together for now. Lift your hips up to the side. If you need to place your left hand down to help support you, that is okay. Keep lifting through the right side of the waist. Same thing. Open and close. And 3, 4, 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Close it down. Take your hips down. You're going to take your right knee in front of you, left knee behind you. Reach your right arm up, hinge sideways. And release. Swing your legs opposite way onto your left forearm. Again, careful of that left shoulder, so you want it away from the ear. Heels together. We turn out. Hand either on the hip, behind your head. If you need it in front of you to help stabilize, that's totally fine. Eight more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, taking the time to set up for the second portion. You're using the left side of the waist here to lift you up. Same thing. Try to keep your chest open. Keep lifting through the side of the waist here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Close it. Take your hips down. Left knee bent in front of you, right leg behind, and hinge sideways to the right. You want to feel the stretch in the left side of your body. And release. We're going to come back to hands and knees. Maybe roll out your wrists a few times if you feel like they're a little bit sore. So we're going to be here for a while, so make sure you're comfortable. Shoulders away from the ears. Your legs are roughly hip width. You're going to tuck your toes. Once your toes are tucked, once you've got your core engaged, nice and strong, you're going to pick up your knees an inch, maybe 2 maximum, but you don't want to lift your hips up. Imagine you've got something balancing on your back. From here, you're going to take a tiny step forward with your right leg. Engage the core here, right? So you don't want to drop anything down. Now take the left leg front, and then you're going to step it back with the right, step it back with the left. Starting to the left. Take it front, take the right leg front, take the left leg back, take the right leg back, take your knees down. So that would be one variation. I'm going to add a little progression. You can always stick to this variation. Back to that same starting position. Tuck your toes, engage the core, lift your knees. You're going to step front with the right, step with the left. Now instead of stepping back one at a time, you're going to jump both legs back to your tabletop position. My knees are still lifted. Left side, in, right, step it back. Don't go all the way. Don't go to plank. You're only coming back to tabletop. One more time each side. Right, left, and jump. Left side, left, right, and jump. Stay here, hips up, downward dog. You can bend one knee, stretch the opposite leg, or stay static if that feels better. And take your knees down, coming all the way onto your belly. Hands stacked one on top of the other. This time you're gonna have your legs turn out position wider than your hips. Stack your hands, forehead drops on your top hand. Your arms, hands are gonna follow the motion of your head and upper body. Reach your legs out. Imagine someone's pulling on your feet. Pull your belly button in. You're gonna lift your upper chest. You're gonna stay here, reach your arms out to a V. Circle them behind you, reaching for your toes. Circle them back to the front. Take your hands back underneath your forehead. Come down. And again, we lift. Reach the arms front. Nice and wide arms. Circle them back. Reach for those heels. Reach front. Under your forehead. Come down. And again, lift. Reach. Go for your heels. Shoulders away from the ears. Feel the pull. Take it front. Under your forehead. Down 2 more times. And reach. Go touch your feet. To the front. Forehead, down last time. And reach, back, front, forehead, and down. Just turn one cheek to the mat. Shake out your hips, releasing any tension in the back. And coming back to center. This time, have your arms on the floor, palms facing down. Slightly wider than your shoulders, keeping your legs where they are. We're gonna go into swimming here. Pull your belly button in. Deep inhalation, and then both legs, both arms will float off the mat. Your neck is nice and long. You're gonna start to swim arms and legs, alternating. Trying to keep steady in your body so your belly button's pulling in. You're not looking out in front of you, right? You're looking straight down to make sure there's no pressure in the neck. And breathe here. Long inhalations, long exhalations. Even though your arms are reaching forward, see if you can keep the shoulders away from your ears. 20 more seconds here. And breathe. Everything's nice and strong. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Turn your head the opposite way. Shake out your hips. And carefully and slowly take your hands close to your rib cage. Let's come back into a cat stretch here. Tucking your tailbone first, rounding the spine, drop the head. And release. Coming to seated position. Your feet will be out in front of you. You want to try and keep them a hip distance, but also you want to try and have your feet flat on the floor. If you feel gripping in the hip flexors, just allow your knees to turn out slightly. That's totally fine. You don't want to feel like there's too much gripping in the hip flexor area. You're going to have your arms cross in front of you, opposite hand to opposite shoulder. Lengthen your spine, shoulders down. Inhale to prepare, exhale, tuck. You're going to roll it back just behind your sits bones. You're going to stay here. You're going to turn to the right, twist to the right, come to center, same thing, same side. Twist right and center. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Same side. We're going to add leg extension. The right leg will reach as you twist. So same leg to the side you're twisting. Reach. Always coming to center, always tucking through the tailbone here. 2 more. You're going to keep twisting. The same side you're twisting, just change the leg. So it's the opposite leg that reaches and come to center. Twist, reach, and center. And 3, 2, and 1. Come to center, both feet down. Release your grip, reach for the backs of your legs, pull yourself forward, fold over your legs, releasing the spine because we've got one more side to do. Lengthen up, sitting up again. You can let your legs open out slightly, crossing your arms. If you want to switch, you can. Lengthen first, and then you tuck, roll down. First 5, the feet stay down. You twist left or the opposite way to which you were twisting before. And 3, moving slow. 4, and 5. You're going to add the same side leg. Reach it out as you twist. And reach. Last 3, 2, and 1. Keep twisting same side. Switch legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to center. Release your arms. Reach for the backs of your thighs. Increase the curve in your spine as you round forward over your thighs, completely releasing your back. Lengthening up. This time take your hands behind your head. Start with a nice tall spine. We're going to lower it down nice and slow up to the shoulder blades. So the shoulder blades, head are going to stay lifted. From here, you're going to pulse it front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stay here. Release your head. Reach your arms forward. Reach for the backs of your thighs. Bend your elbows. Pull yourself up. Round over your thighs. Lengthen up nice and tall, nice and slow. Hands behind your head. Again, tuck your tailbone, lower down. Really slow. Use the control. Use your ab strength. Your head, shoulder, scapula stay lifted. We pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay lifted. Just release your head. Reach your arms forward. Reach for the backs of your legs. Bend the elbows. Belly button comes in. Really try to increase the curve here. Round, round forward. We've got this one more time. Lengthen it up. Nice and slow. Should feel really nice on the spine. Hands come behind your head. Tuck your tailbone. Lower down. Shoulders away from the ears. Your elbows are going to want to come up. See if you can keep them open. I know that's really challenging, but just try to go for it. From here, bending through the sternum. Last round of pulses. And 7, 6, 5. Elbows wide. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Reach for your thighs. Bend your elbows. Round up. Pull up. Good. Round over your thighs. You're gonna let your legs open to the side, taking the soles of your feet together and just round over. Completely releasing here. No tension. And sitting up. Take your arms out behind you. You're gonna have your fingertips pointing in towards your bum. So not sideways, not back, in. Feet are flat. You're gonna come into a reverse tabletop. So your hips stay lifted. We're gonna go into some tricep dips here. You're gonna bend your elbows. Notice how my elbows bend back. They're not gonna bend out sideways. You wanna point them back and then push up. And again, bend, push up. You're not sitting on the ground in between. You're just grazing your mat. Bend, push up. Bend, push up. Again, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Don't stop. Bend about halfway down. We're gonna pulse it here. Elbows stay bent. 2, 3. Point your elbows back. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down. You can cross your legs. Let's go and stretch the triceps. Reach your right arm up. Cross it behind your head. You can use your left hand to press your elbow down. You can even pull the skin here behind your arm to really feel the nice stretch behind your arm. And release, other side. And release, roll out your shoulders, release any tension in the neck. A few times one way, a few times the other way. And then coming back to hands and knees. Aligning hands with your shoulders, not too wide. Reach one leg back, reach the other leg back. You are in a plank position here. Keeping your back straight, you're gonna reach your right leg up, not too high. Pull it in towards your chest, but keep your back straight. You're not rounding. Back stays straight. From here, you're gonna pulse the leg front. 3, 2, 1. Take your knee to the outside of your right arm. Pulse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross it through center all the way to the left arm. Pulse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it to center. Reach it back. Other leg. Lift it up. Keep the back straight. Take the leg to center. Pulse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. To the left arm. Pulse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross it through center to the opposite side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to center. Foot back. Let's take a downward dog. We're going to do the same sequence, but this time we're going to add rounding of the spine. Coming back to that plank. Starting with the right leg. Lift the leg. Now pull it in. It's going to go closer because you can round your spine. Stay rounded. Pulse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. To the right arm. 4. Keep rounding. 2, 1. Cross it over. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it to center. Reach it back. Lengthen your back. Other side. Left leg. Lift. Take it to center. Round. Pulse. 4, 3, 1. Same side. Keep rounding. 3, 2, 1. Cross it over. 4, 2, 1. Take it to center. Reach it back. Lengthen your back. Hips up. Downward dog. Lift your heels. Take your knees wide. Toes together. Sit back for a wide leg shelf stretch or child's pose. Catching your breath. Coming back to hands and knees. We're just going to do one regular cat stretch here. Tuck your tailbone, belly button in. Round, round, round. Drop your head. Push firmly into the mat. And release. And again, you're going to come onto your backs. Laying down. You can keep your left leg either bent or straight. Pull your right knee in towards your chest. Transfer your hands to the back of either your hamstring, calf muscle. Don't pull at the knee. And then again, bend and stretch. And again, bend and stretch. 2 more. Last one. And stretch. Release your leg down. Other side. Pull it in. Reach it up. Pull and reach. Last 3, 2, and 1. Reach it out, release your leg, both leg comes down, reach your arms behind you, roll it up, nice and slow. Roll over your legs. Just round forward for a few breaths. Sitting up nice and tall. Come to comfortable seated position here. Just one round of breath here, reaching your arms up, deep inhalation, growing taller, and exhalation. Open your arms to your sides. Thank you so much for joining me again today. Hope to see you again soon. Take care. Thanks.